Assalamu alaikum. You are watching Modest Muse in Review with me, Mushra Hartley, the editor of Modest Muse lifestyle publication, the publication for Muslim women, but now more recently we've got a male audience as well. Welcome to studio with me. I've got two phenomenal women in studio with me today. The first is an Indonesian native, Echi Ismail, and then afterwards we've got Susie Germs, another phenomenal woman. Welcome to studio, Echi.
Shukran for having me here, Mushra.
Fantastic to have you here. Now, you've submitted an article about, well, the issue this week was about the 15th of Ramadan, and we've reached this amazing milestone. So you've submitted an article on the Ramadan traditions and Eid traditions in Indonesia.
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell us a little bit about what Indonesians do differently or similarly to us in Cape Town.
Okay. So the Ramadan in Indonesia, as you know that Indonesia is most majority Muslim.
Yes.
So Ramadan is very festivity. It's very most weighted moment, you know.
It's all about the food, like it is here.
Yeah, it's all about the food. So first thing first, the solar time or the sahur time for us is we don't have winter, we don't have summer. Okay. So it's always sahur is about 3:30,
yes,
and subuh is 4:30, and maghrib is around 6 o'clock. So, but
it's quite a long day.
It's quite, yeah, and it's hot also. So, yeah, but don't worry, there are children that will wake everyone up with a lot of noise. Right about 3 o'clock, they will wake us up. So they will walk around the neighborhood with like a percussion that they make and wake you up. Sahur.
That's the beduk. Is it called?
No, that's beduk is the big one.
Okay.
The
so
beduk is
drum.
Yeah, it's like they make it out of plastic bottle or whatever. Sahur wake everyone up. So, yeah, but also it's quite a long day and it's also very hot there, but.
So traditionally, what do you have at sahur time? Because we do dates, bananas,
Yeah.
water.
No, we have heavy food. So we always have rice. They say Indonesian don't eat if they don't eat rice. So rice will be eaten, you know, breakfast, supper, and lunch. So in the morning, the moms will have rice ready, and then but something like the maybe just like a fried egg with that, you know, something simple or leftover from the night. But we need to have rice in the morning. But some of like me, sometimes I can't eat rice, so I eat bread. But still, it's something that more heavier than normal breakfast.
And then, what do you break your fast with?
We break our fast with a lot of stuffs. That is like a long story again about Indonesian food. It's a lot different type of food. So we don't particularly buka. We also call buka. With one particular, like here, samosa and dates, for example, because it's very hot, then we have iced drink that we drink or iced tea, and we have a lot of different fritters. It can be like banana fritters. There's one that popular also called bakwan. A lot of things, but the one thing that must have in Ramadan is kolak pisang. Pisang is banana. So it's made from coconut cream and banana and some sweet potatoes and some other things like sago and stuff. So it's more like your bubur probably.
That sounds delicious, Echi.
It is.
Okay, and then I see in the pictures in the article for Eid, a lot of your traditions are similar. Like there's a picture of a group of people making salah, Eid salah on a field. Now we do that at a lot of fields here in and around Cape Town. So do you make salah yourself on the field, or do you go to masjid?
I personally, we go to open fields, the one that we always go. So we women, men, children, we all as family, we all go together and we like to be on the field because it's nice, you know, like cooler and stuff.
Do you also have the tradition where you give kids money that have fasted
Yes.
for the month?
Yes, that's right.
Now I'm not sure if the traditions came from Indonesia to South Africa, or the words like pisang, for example,
Pisang.
or if
Buka.
South Africa took it over there. But there's so many similarities, and even in your pictures, the people in the pictures look like they could be Cape Malay South Africans. Even the words like buka, soer.
Buka,
So it's nice that we have that So much different, but so much the same. So tell us, now that you're celebrating Eid in South Africa, because you're married to a South African, what traditions do you carry over from Indonesia?
The one that I carry over is the one that we do. It's called sungkeman. It's a traditional Japanese tradition where we always gather in one house, right? And then the elderly, like the grandparents and the parents, would sit on the chair, and then the children and the younger, like the siblings and all the cousins, we all walk, and then we kneel over and bow into their knee here, like you bow there, and then you say maaf. We also say maaf for all the mistake that you make.
Okay. So it's seeking forgiveness.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they and then you continue. So now the one that come from that side, for example, me come, and then I ask maaf for everyone. Then I sit there, and now I stand there because I'm not the elder. I stand there, and then now my cousins, the younger one, will come here, and then she also will say maaf to me, but like this or like that.
That's a lovely tradition.
Yeah.
I think we must carry that forward here.
That will give you respect to the elderly and also to the elderly sibling and elderly, like the younger will say maaf to the elderly.
And it's also wiping the slate clean. I mean, for the month you've asked Allah for forgiveness, so you must ask those closest to you as well. Love it.
That's for a year, like from one Eid to another Eid, and then and then after that you feel very blessed, very, like you start a new page.
And it creates unity, eh?
Yes.
Now, Eid is also very much about family. And how do you wish your family over in Indonesia whilst you're here?
You do Skype? Oh yeah. I do Skype. We are in a WhatsApp group. And I will cry when I greet them.
Do some of them come over here to wish you?
No, they come here for holidays, but not on Eid. Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you wear? Do you wear traditional Indonesian clothing? Do you dress the kids in Indonesian clothing, or is it a mix of?
It's a mix. Sometimes we just wear a Muslim dress. Sometimes we wear the batik, the Indonesian print batik, and kebaya. But mostly now people just wear a Muslim dress.
Now I wish our viewers could see this beautiful skirt that you've got on today. It's all about the skirt. It's fabulous. Okay, now Echi, you've also got a very successful blog called halallife.com. Am I right?
Right.
It's and you cover stuff from fashion, restaurant reviews, scarf styling. Please tell us when this blog started, and do you carry over your Indonesian heritage to the blog, or is it very South African flavored?
Yes, I started the blog actually only last year.
Okay.
The reason I started the blog because now I have more time. I have 3 kids, but now they all go to school, so I have more time to do for my me time, for my personal being. So the blog has been quite phenomenal. Alhamdulillah, I won the runner-up blog award as a blog award last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's only a year old. That's amazing.
That time was not even a year. It
That's
was
amazing.
like 6 months. So the blog is all about the marriage between South Africa culture and Indonesian culture. So I bring a lot of Indonesian recipe. By the way, I write my own recipe sometimes. So most of it I write. So like the recipe that I know, then I rewrite again, I recreate again.
Okay.
So because a lot of my friends here, when I cook Indonesian food, they always ask, I want the recipes. So instead of giving one recipe to each person, so I thought, okay, I just put it in a blog so everyone can see. And also because a lot of people, as Muslim in South Africa, come from Indonesia, so let them see the culture of Indonesia. Even the way we wear our hijab, our scarf and stuff. So
Echi, you've got a blog. Echi, we forgot to say that you were an attorney in Indonesia, and you came over here, you married a South African, and now you're an amazing stay-at-home mom, blogger, fashionista. Where to from here?
Well, I will continue to be creative in my blog and to serve the community, and inshallah
And there's no vision to going back to law in South Africa, maybe?
No.
No. Fashion and food is too fabulous to do that.
Exactly.
Echi, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your traditions with us. I'm sure this won't be the last time that we chat. It was so lovely having you in studio.
Shukran so much, Mushra.
Shukran viewers, that was Echi Ishmael. Please do check out her blog on info@halallife.com. After the break, we've got Susie Germs, a phenomenally achieved and accoladed woman that just inspires us.